Yo, what's up, my pitch perfect people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Richie, and today we're back with another chat about Chelsea. It's been a while. But today, we're gonna be talking about Chelsea's recent form, the transfer news. As we know, transfer market. There's 9 days left, so time to get in. Time to get in. Chelsea. It's been a rough month. It's been a rough month, but we finally got that win against Wolves. It was. It seemed like it was gonna be a repeat of every other game we've had this past month. We score early, have loads of chances. All of a sudden, an error at the back, opposition scores. And then usually from there, it's either no one scores or the opposition scores. It's just how the story goes. But this time, we were able to fight back and grab all 3 points, thankfully. But since December 15th, when we beat Brentford, we have 3 wins in 8. One in the Conference League, one in the FA Cup against Morecambe, and finally that one against Wolves, which is showing how lackluster we've been in front of goal, how poor we have been. Like, we're not even playing bad to say to say the least, in my opinion. I think we've been good. We're not like at the level we were at the start of the season. I expected a blip in form, don't get me wrong. But it's literally just in front of goal. As I said, we score early and can't kill the game off. Kukurea said in his interview, I'm pretty sure every other player knows. We score goals and we score a goal and we just can't do anything from there. And we can't fault Nico Jackson alone for that. We can't fault Palmer. You have to put blame on the wingers as well. Even the midfielders like Enzo haven't been scoring recently. So like it's an all round issue. Like I know Nico has missed chances. I know in my Bournemouth rant, my apologies, that I was fuming, and I still am. And I said to the directors, go out and get a striker. There's no striker links. Like there's no proper. Oh yeah, we're getting this guy. You get me? Like we're linked with Liam Delap from Ipswich. I don't mind Liam Delap. He's not my top choice, but I'm not against that. And I was seeing Vlahovic links. Fabrizio shut them down, but because it was a link, I'll just say here we were getting Vlahovic links, but like at least that shows we're interested in different profile from Nico Jackson. We're interested in that boxer, the guy that can go up and win headers in the box, the guy that can poach, someone that is a consistent runner into the box. I'm glad we're looking at a different profile. I would love it to be in this transfer window, in this January window, but like I'm very doubtful we'll get that. Like recently, we're like the past couple days, Garnacho has been the one that's heavily linked with us. And I'm gonna be so honest with you, I don't want the brother. I do not want that brother at all at my club. I don't care that he's 20. Like, age isn't even a factor in this because right now my top choice is Jamie Bino Gittins from Borussia Dortmund. But like, age ain't a factor. Garnacho's just like when I heard that link, I'm just there like, why? We're letting United get back for Mason Mount. You get me? But obviously, if he joins, I'll support the guy. But like, went into my group chats with my mates and was like, name me a couple things Garnacho's good at. He's fast. He's relatively fast. He ain't rapid like that, but he's relatively fast. Can carry the ball. Yeah, he can carry the ball, but what will he do after he carries the ball? He don't have the sprint speed to get away, and he's similar to Martinelli in the way his eyes are all mainly focused on the ball rather than his surroundings. And he shoots. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I like my wingers to be persistent shooters. Although when it comes to Nani Madueke, Chelsea fans have a dislike for Nani shooting a lot because apparently he's selfish and doesn't pass, even though recently he's been proper trying to pick players out. His cross for Marco Correa, well, I know Dewsbury flicked it on, but the cross itself was splendid in the Wolves game. But yeah, bar those three, count like you can make a counter argument for two of those, and then the shooting's fine. What else does he bring? That his attitude doesn't seem great from all the reports that have come out. We've seen his brother on Twitter. His brother's yappa. You get me? So I'm not really fond of this Garnacho deal. But it looks like according to Fabrizio and Matt Law, that we're putting in the bid in the next couple of days, fighting it out with Napoli. I didn't expect Garnacho to leave before Rashford. I'll be so real with you. I thought Garnacho would have been there for another like 3, 4 years maybe. But it seems not. And unfortunately he's coming to us. But hopefully he does prove me wrong. I really, really do hope he proves me wrong. Um seems like we're going well, if we were apparently going in for a centre back, but we signed Mamadou Sarr from Strasbourg, our sister club, coming in the summer. Aaron and Antonino being called back. Trevor Chalaba. This is the big one. Trevor Chalaba called back. I want to talk about this one. Um, I love. I'm not gonna say I love Chalaba. I like the guy. I'm not gonna say he's world class. He's a good player though. But I'm annoyed we called back Chalaba. Not in the sense that I don't think we don't need Chalaba. I'm annoyed at the sense that the directors and just the whole board above just have made themselves look fools. They've just made themselves look stupid in the way that the whole summer briefing, you want to get him gone. You don't trust the guy. He's not suited to Maresca's system. He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to go. You don't get him out the club until what was it, last week of the window, and you only get him out on loan. Now all of a sudden, his deputies and Bader Shield, Axel Disasi, and maybe even Tussin, depending on how the next couple of weeks go, maybe even Tussin, all look like unreliable deputies to Fofana and Colwell. So you had to bring him back. So you're telling me you first of all you wasted all that money for deputies that aren't even better than your own player, and then you briefed all those briefs to the Daily Mail, to the Sun, to the Telegraph, only to bring the brother back, and he wins the man of the match in his first game back. You're looking like fools. You're looking like imbeciles. I'm disappointed in you guys, man. I really am. But Chalaba, big ups to Chalaba, man. This guy's mentality is different. You see his Instagram quotes, his Bible quotes, man. And then his performances, yeah, he's different. I can only respect a man that's strong. That's a fighter, man. I respect him, man. Um, Centre midfielder, actually, we got news there that Chelsea and well are not likely to recall Andre Santos from Strasbourg and Leslie Gochuku from Southampton. But we are interested in loaning a midfielder. And I was gonna, if I didn't see that loaning midfielder pair, I was gonna crash out because Moises Caicedo is playing on one leg right now, pretty much. Enzo's injured for the next couple of weeks. Romeo Lavia gets injured after every 45 minutes. That I love Lavia as a player. His performance is always top notch when he does play. But 50 million was spent on him, and he's only played like 6 games, bro. We talk about Reece James and his injuries and his injury problems, but like Lavia can't escape this anymore. We got to talk about Lavia and his injury issues. The medical staff, whether the um whether when he comes back with the way we just bring him back isn't fitting him right, but it's just disappointing. It's just injuries after injuries after injuries. I know he's a young guy. I still want to give him time. Still want to give him time to perform because like he's a phenomenal talent. He's got potential to be special, but these injuries are starting to get annoying. I can't lie. But apparently we are linked to Douglas Luiz from Juventus unknown, and if we can get him in his Aston Villa form from the past 2 3 years, that's a banging loan deal. I'll be gassed at that, especially with the way we're fighting for Champions League right now. But yeah, Douglas Luiz on loan, I would not mind that at all. So effectively, the main news to look at is Garnacho, Bueno Gittins, Douglas Luiz, and striker really. Well, Barda, talk about Chelsea for a bit. Robert Sanchez, absolute clown. Absolute clown. There has to be politics involved. The board must be forcing Maresca to play him so he can just get his transfer value up. In fact, he's bringing his transfer value down, bro. I'm sorry, I can't. He's just been horrible. He's lost Chelsea so many points. I know Maresca was there saying he's won Chelsea so many games. You're effectively going into Chelsea getting 1-0 down with Robert Sanchez in goals at this point. Honestly, I genuinely, you've seen me rant about him enough. I can't do more. All I want to say is Robert Sanchez cannot be the number one goalkeeper heading into next season. Simple as that. Reece James, Reece James, bro, this is the best right back talent I've ever seen. You can have your Trent Alexander-Arnold, exceptional crossing, exceptional passing, great shooting, but Reece James, exceptional passing, exceptional crossing, exceptional shooting, exceptional defending. Bro, I was seeing tweets. This man can be out for 9 months and he's still at the same level no matter what. You usually get players that are rusty, that lack a match fitness, but when it's Reece James, it's the same all over, and he's so press resistant. No player can go after Reece James and get the ball off him when he's in his own half. Like, I genuinely don't believe you can. He's an absolute brute. And Mariska doesn't have him running up and down the line anymore because obviously we know his hamstring issues. But this man is still playing at an elite level. And then when he came off against Wolves, handed Caicedo captain's armband. I love the leadership he was showing Caicedo. He was there like, yeah, we don't let it slip now. We keep the 3 points and we go home. That's a leader. He's grown out of a shell. That's what I need from my captain. I love it. I love it. I love that man. I genuinely do. Toss in, 3 and 3. Get me more goals, bro. Get me more goals. Real talk. But he's been good. I don't like the way people are talking about Tosin same level as Disasi. I don't want to say about the shield because I actually like by the shield, but he's not being consistent. But I feel like last summer, we all know last summer should have been a better transfer window for Chelsea. But I think Tosin was a good signing, especially for free. I think he was one of them depth signings that I do not regret us going for at all. He's been a reliable defender as well, and he's now chipping in with goals. So I don't see the point in us going after Tosin. He's a very good defender in my opinion. Oh, I want to talk about Cole Palmer actually. I'm seeing guys talk about Cole Palmer being invisible again, or he's not getting in the goals or assists. Well, he's gotten a couple of goals to be fair, but like he's not influencing games that much. But I seen a stat there. All of last season, apparently, Palmer had 18 big chances created. This season alone, like up until January right now, he's created 17 already, and has what is it? Let me get the Cole Palmer stat up. I think it's like 13 goals, 6 assists. Let me even have a look. Cole Jermaine Palmer in the Premier League this season has 14 goals, 6 assists. And you're telling me he's having a mediocre average season. Don't play with me like that. Don't play about my star boy like that, man. I know you man seen that clip of all the Chelsea mascots hitting the Cole Palmer celebration. Don't chat to me about no Trey Young, bro. Trey Young can stay in America, bro. Cole Palmer worldwide, Mr. Globalization. Get me? That's my brother, man. He's getting another double season easily. No one can change my mind. I get like you think he's having the dip in form, and maybe Mercer's too robotic with him. Palmer's still getting that freedom. Palmer's the only thing I think that Mercer has taken is he's trying to force Palmer staying on that left hand side a bit too much, that like left half space. I think he just needs the freedom to just move around the whole half space itself. And but I did see that he moved Kukurea into midfield, which allowed Palmer to like go out wide a bit. No. It was like Kukurea moving up into the 10 a bit, which allowed Palmer to go to the right hand side a bit. So like, why can't we just do that and not stop trying to force this Gusto into the 10? Because don't suit Gusto, I'll be real. But yeah, I don't like the way people are trying to talk about Palmer saying he's been mediocre this season. I think it's far from that. Far from that. And speaking of Kukurea, bro, I know every other Premier League fan base hates him. I know probably all of Europe hates him. But I love that guy, man. I love that guy. He's so consistent. He's such good vibes. He's such a rattler. If he's on your team, you love him. If he's not, you hate him. That's just how it is with him. But I love him, man. As any other player I want to talk? Oh, the wingers. Nani Madueke, Pedro Neto, Jaden Sancho. Can you guys actually just shoot the ball and score? Can you guys create chances consistently? And you man stop letting your fullbacks get the better of you. Like Neto, 60 million. 60 million was spent on him, and he's been well below par, well below par. On paper, his attributes seem sensational, seem phenomenal. Just quick, can drive a defender, can cross the ball, and chip away goals. But like past 4 years, he only has 12 Premier League goals. No, past four, yeah, it's 12 Premier League goals, I think. 12 Premier League goals in his whole career in the Prem. I think it's four in the past 4 years, which is disgraceful. But that's okay because I thought if he was more for creator, anyways. You're not creating much either. You're crossing the ball, but I've said it with Nico Jackson. He's not that prominent box player. So 60 million, we've spent 60 million on what? Sancho won't shoot. Madueke has dips of form. We don't have that like level raiser, and you're trying to bring in Garnacho to be that level raiser. Like I know I said a Bino Gittins, but Bino Gittins that level raiser as well. I want to Kvaratskhelia. If you watch the TikTok, make sure you follow the Pitch Perfect Twitter TikTok account. I talked about Kvaratskhelia. Let's talk about Rafael Leao. These are the wingers you need to bring your team to the next level. We're not doing that. So you gotta look at these directors, Will. Like we just gotta give them a side eye. Just keep an eye on them, because like I don't know what it is anymore. This squad planning, this squad building. Like I've been defending Clear Lake a lot, and I'm not saying I'm against Clear Lake now. Don't get me wrong. I think they're still doing a lot of good for the club. But like the last window and this window, this has not been great for Clear Lake. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. But now we have Manchester City at the weekend. Um, I should have a special guest on for that match preview. So until then, please wait for that. But Manchester City, that's going to be a big game because, as you know, we've fallen down the table a bit. We went from 2 points behind Liverpool to fighting for our lives in the top four, which is crazy. Honestly, crazy. Like City, if City win, they leapfrog us. If we win, we're only a point behind Arsenal and Forest, which is great. Newcastle are also still there in the running. Bournemouth, Aston Villa, and Brighton are all there as well. So it's very tight for this top four battle. I'm not taking a draw against City though. It's a win or nothing. I can't lie to you. We've reached the stage where I need a win, especially because our top six record is pretty poor in recent years. So I need a win. I need a win for our own sakes. But yeah, I won't speak too much on that until the match preview is out. But please make sure you do follow the TikTok. Me, Lawrence, and Joyce are now being consistent on there. We're doing lots of different video types there. So please do make sure you're there. Make sure you follow the Twitter. Make sure you follow the Instagram. Make sure you check out Gunners Insight, Trafford's Talks. Make sure you follow all the match reviews from each and every one of us. But until then, my people, I do hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the channel for real. But we appreciate it.